Welcome to a special week here at Mountain Lodge Outdoors. This is going to be a little different than episodes we've done in the past. It's not one big trip. It's not a long hunt. This is kind of me taking some time to let you guys into a side of hunting that I've kind of kept for myself. I haven't put a lot of it on TV. Y'all know that I coyote hunt more than I do anything else, but it's been all daytime on these episodes for the most part, and I wanted to show you guys what I do when I go out and hunt coyotes at night. So don't go anywhere. Put the kids to bed and get ready for some up close and personal coyote action after dark. Mountain Lodge Outdoors is brought to you by Stealth Cam, Jealous Devil Charcoal, and ATN Thermal and Night Vision, the future of optics. So we're going to start this out with a set that is just for all of my less is more, very conservative coyote callers. This was a uneventful set from a calling standpoint because I let out one round of Tony Tebby's perfect pair, and 30 seconds later this pair steps out of the woods and is on their way to me, and I never made another sound. All right, this next set, exact same property, very different outcome. I decided right off the bat when I saw this coyote pop up that I was going to see how close I could really get one before I got to feeling a little uncomfortable. And this one didn't disappoint. They are definitely tough animals. Now, if that didn't get the hair on your neck standing up, I don't know what will. He was in tight. We got one more from this property. I've put a lot of coyotes down on that property. These guys decided to try and be sneaky and come in from behind me, and were almost instantly dead downwind of me. This segment brought to you by Cold Steel Knives and Relentless Jerky. Family owned, first responder operated. And I'll be honest, this next set, at the very beginning, I thought this was a fox coming in. He had that bouncy motion to it, and he was in some really tall beans. I couldn't really make out what it was at first, but I figured until I know for sure, I'm going to ride this one out as if it's a coyote. There was a point in the set where I could tell he picked up my wind and he kind of broke his direction a little bit. He was heading out, and one key sound change changed the whole set. Sometimes all it takes a howl to change the direction of everything that's going on. That was a favorite of mine. Now this next one, there's no shots fired. Usually these little red dudes get a pass from me because they will come in so up close and personal because of their curiosity. I just wanted to show off this red fox who almost ended up standing on one of my boots. These next two coyotes both came from one of my very favorite spots back home. I call it the creek bottom. it has produced a ton of coyotes for me. And these two both went down to rabbit. One to cottontail, one to jackrabbit. But they both had one thing in common. They made for a really short drag. This segment brought to you by Muddy Outdoors and Radical Firearms. This next coyote almost got the drop on me. I happened to see him coming from across the road. There's a river that runs over there and a bunch of tall grass. He came up behind me, circled around, took his jolly time. And I thought, sure, he's coming through the fence row. He's coming through the fence row. He wasn't coming through the fence row. I have saved the best set for last. This coyote almost touched my leg when it ran from the grass behind me out into the field. Took me like 10 seconds to even locate him because he was so close to me. Now the shooting, on the other hand, did not start off so well. But sometimes it's all about that follow-up shot. Wow. Absolutely do not try that one at home, kids. That coyote was a trained professional. This segment brought to you by Stealth Cam.
He's dead.
Yeah. And then I heard it again. I'm like, I'm letting go. They are.
As intense as all of this is, it's really not the reason that I love coyote hunting.
Limp Herbie. I don't either. Because that's all you think I've got. You're sadly mistaken.
We had a little chapstick problem last night in the fact that I forgot.
So Josh would put his on and then give me a little bit. We figured it out. Ryan transferred it.
Baby heard it.
He's a good kisser, by the way. Soft lips. I like how he kind of caresses your chin with his finger there, just while he really brings the moment together. Yes, in case you all are wondering, I can't use any of this on television.
You can.
I mean, yes, I can. Once.
Finally got to pull the trigger though.
So did I. That sucked.
Should have good foot.
Sucked.
We all suck.
Click. Rolled. I don't mean somebody in my ear saying, "Don't shoot yet. Don't shoot yet."
Keep hearing it.
It's kind of how I feel. I can't walk like a drunk duck, so I can't follow behind you. I tried last night. I'm like, I'll just walk right where Josh steps, and you got these damn waddly ass footprints sticking out like
I walk just like my dad.
it looks like you're kicking a soccer ball back and forth with the inside of your foot when you walk.
I'm gonna run by in the background.
I like donuts! Well, that's why you didn't understand. I had a mouthful of donut and tried to say something. Yeah, everything got jumbled. It was weird. No, my.
Let's start over. I'm gonna buy a manicure. I'm gonna put it underneath the coyote sometime.
My father got the cops called on him for that exact same thing once.
Really?
Did that seem scripted at all to you guys? I don't. It felt forced.
Take 4.
Yeah.
Boop. The line isn't blah, 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 blah.
like out of old Jim Carrey movie. I need nipples.
I can do the cha-cha.
No, Dad hauled a deer to the house, and then we put it in my truck, took it to the processor. rubber arm that he shuts in the side of the tailgate and leaves it hanging out. Well, he had taken it out of the tailgate and just had it laying in the back of the truck while the fingers were sticking up. And it's like a mannequin arm, basically. So somebody drove by on the street in front of their house, saw that the fingers sticking up and blood dripping out of the tailgate, about lost their friggin' minds and called the cops. So they came and checked it out.
Boy, that was a good story. I'm really glad we reacted.
I could have thrown the whole thing with the donuts in my mouth. So you could have understood it. And to check in, I had the camera. Whoa! You could. That bottle of water was on the heater. You could make pasta in his bottled water right now. There's parts of me that feel like I bathed in gravy and butter.
Well, while you were sleeping, you kind of did.